Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my lovelies. So just before I start the reading today, I just wanted to talk about this Rider-Waite deck and how I use it and everything about this deck that you should know, because some of you were confused. So I think some of you wanted to start a YouTube channel and you were asking me in the comments down if you can start with a Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay, just because I'm using this deck today, I thought of giving a detailed review or a detailed insight into this, whatever is going on with this deck. Okay, and how I used it first, how was my experience with this deck, and everything I will be discussing. But if you want to skip this part, you can skip it. I'll also be showing you the ritual that I do with this deck. Okay, so yes guys, if you want to skip this part, you can skip it and you can go to the description box below. I have this timestamps while the reading starts. You can click on it and watch the reading. Okay, so now I will be telling you all about this Rider-Waite deck, guys. Okay, I think this is like the first deck that was made or something like that. I've heard that the similar images, and this is like a very old deck, is true. The images, this Queen of Wands contains a lot of each card of this deck has a lot of story to say, story to tell. This deck is very old, but I will also discuss the negative aspects of this deck. So first I'll be talking about the positive aspects of this deck. So the first positive aspect of this deck is that it gives accurate readings. Like, if you are a beginner and if you want accurate readings, this is a deck for you all, guys, because it just absorbs the energy so very well and it just gives you the accurate readings, and it is just an amazing deck if you want to connect to it on an intuitive level. As you all know, I'm not a traditional tarot reader, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and this deck has really helped me grow, guys. So if you want to grow as an intuitive tarot reader, I would definitely suggest this deck. Even though this deck can be a little bit traditional, it is very good for the people who are into intuitive traditional readings. And the second good aspect about this deck is that you can bond with it right away. Like, it will not take you any time. It will not, you don't have to sleep with the deck under your pillow. You don't have to do anything. Like crystals nearby, you can light up a candle and that's okay. So you can bond with this deck really well, guys. Okay, you don't have to meditate before you start. If you want to connect more deeply, you can meditate, but it is not a necessary thing to do to start the reading with this deck. Okay, and it is really good for beginners, but also it is not very good for some beginners. Okay, so I'll explain about that in further detail. Now I will come to the negative aspects of this deck. Okay, the first negative aspect of this deck is that this deck consumes a lot of energy. So if you are just beginning with tarot readings, I know like everyone is getting this deck as their first deck, but you will notice that it's consuming a lot of your energies. You will feel like very drained. Like, I even have body pains when I use this deck. It's because it just drains our energy easily, okay, compared to the other tarot decks. If you look at this deck, the Celestial Tarot, this takes away less energy than this. Okay, because I don't know why the Rider-Waite takes up so much energy, but yes guys, compared to the Celestial Tarot, compared to the Shadowscape tarot, I definitely feel like this Rider-Waite tarot takes away much more energy than these tarot cards, and anything compared to any tarot, this card takes away so much energy. But for some of you, you wouldn't have noticed that because maybe you are not as sensitive as I am. But if you know that you're kind of a sensitive person, if you know that you cannot handle rough energies, I would suggest you to use Celestial Tarot or Shadowscapes Tarot, guys. Okay, and the other negative aspect about these cards is that it kind of like easily absorbs your energy. So if you are a tarot reader and if you're thinking about yourself, the cards will definitely like kind of like reflect your energy into it. Like even though you're doing a reading for someone else, your energy will also be kind of like getting involved in the reading, which will also affect the quality of the reading, and it may also not resonate with the people who you're doing the reading for. So it has like this high level of energy. I don't know, it absorbs energy really easily, and therefore like it, your thoughts, your feelings, if you're thinking something about yourself, that is also going to reflect in the reading, and it may not resonate for the people that you're going to do the reading for unless they're your same zodiac sign. Okay, so that is again the negative aspect of this reading. So you just don't have to meditate and all of that, but you need to not think about anything. Like that is really tough, like without a meditation. But yes guys, that you have to do. You have to not think about yourself or about anyone else, or think about only the person that you're doing the reading for. Okay, and if you're doing the reading for yourself, then it's amazing. It's good to think about yourself. Okay, and the other negative aspect of this reading is that guys, as it drains of all your energies, it is because this card contains, I mean this tarot deck contains the negative aspects and also the positive aspects. Okay, so if you see this deck, it has the devil card, it has all the negative cards. I mean like even this celestial tarot also has a lot of betrayal energy, a lot of hurt energy, but this deck is raw. This deck is in the raw form. Okay, so this kind of affects our energy field more than any other deck, because these decks are kind of like, what to say guys, they are molded and they are changed a little bit, but as this deck is very raw, it kind of like takes out more of our energies. Okay, and I would definitely not suggest this deck as a beginner deck for most of you all. If you know that you're sensitive, if you know that you cannot handle such energies, I would definitely tell you to go with the other tarot decks. Okay, you can go with the good tarot, because that is also another tarot deck, but it doesn't take away your energy. You can go with the celestial tarot, you can go with the Shadowscapes tarot, but to use this right away tarot, you need a lot of experience guys, because it kind of takes away your energy. Because when I first started to use the right away tarot, my energy just went. I even used to get body pains. I was drained using this deck, but now like I've been using it for past 2 years, so now I think like I've improved a lot. But at first I really struggled, so I really thought I should tell you all this and give you all the information so that you don't go on that struggling journey that I went through. So yes guys, now I'll be starting the reading. I'm really sorry for speaking for so long. So let us start the reading for you guys. And also another thing about this deck guys, my lovely is that this deck you can keep, like if you are a beginner and if you already got the deck and then you come across my reading, you can keep all of your crystals around this deck. You can you can keep all the crystals around this deck and put some rock salt around this deck, and you can cleanse it for some time and then do the readings, or you can keep the crystals near you whenever you use this deck, or some bowl of salt near you when you use this deck, so that it doesn't affect you much. The energy that this deck has will probably be absorbed by the crystals and by the salt guys. And about the crystals, I'll talk to you in my next reading, because I think I should probably start the reading for you all guys. So now let's start the reading for you guys, my lovelies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my lovely Libras. So let us see what is coming up for your general energies, Libras, and then we will be moving on towards your love energies, Libras. What is coming up for your general energies, Libras? We have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So with these three cards, I can generally see here that you're just not knowing which way to go. There is too many people giving you a lot of offers. You don't know whether to accept the offer or to kind of like decline this offer. I mean, like, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know whether you should accept it or you should let go of this. Okay. And I can also see here that you're willing to manifest things accordingly, but also you're having a lot of weird feeling. You want to manifest things, at the same time you don't want to manifest it, is what I'm getting here for you guys. Okay. And also what I'm getting here for you guys is that Libras, today there is people going to give you love, or going to like give you some kind of offers, and you're not accepting it. No matter how these people tell you, you're not accepting it no matter what. And I can also see here for you guys that with the Queen of Cups, that you don't want love anymore. You don't want any kind of weird feelings. You don't want anyone to care for you. You don't want anyone to love you. And yes, you're just feeling good alone. You're just feeling happy alone. Happy to be alone is what I'm getting here, guys. Okay. And if people around you are not treating you well, you're happy that to let go of these people. I mean, like, you don't want people who are weird, who don't want to treat you, who are not treating you well. And yes, guys, that is the overall energy that I'm getting here for you, my lovely Libras. Okay, so I'll just be taking out 2 cards for your love energies and 2 cards for your person's love energies. Okay, so let us see what is coming up for your person's energies, guys, Libras. They're doing what's right for them and what's right for you. They feel like the situation, whatever they're doing, is the right thing. Maybe it's right for them, and it's right for you, and it's right for both of you. Okay, I can also see here that with the Moon card, this person's feeling very drawn to you. They just feel the love from you. They just feel that happy feeling with you. They just feel they can manifest things with you really well. I mean, this person truly, like, they care a lot for you, and they're just like, they would do anything to kind of like manifest this relationship with you, because they truly care for you, is what I'm getting here for you guys. Okay, because they kind of feel lost without talking to you. Okay, so yes, guys, this person feels lost without talking to you. They feel like they lost themselves. Maybe the people around them are trying to change them, are trying to make them a person who they not really are, and this is just conflicting this person. Okay, so that is the overall energy that this person that is getting here for you guys. So yes, guys, okay, they feel just lost without you. And yes, so bye guys, see you all tomorrow. Bye.